Welcome to January week 2. I hope everything's going super awesome. Okay, I promise to make this quick this week, but we're going to start adding lots more content, and some of it is going to be things that you might remove or exchange. Like if we're doing letters and letter sounds, I also have some options to do CVC words or different things that way. So make sure you're picking what's appropriate and where they're at. There's no harm in reviewing and having them still, like even Jackson in kindergarten, even though he's reading and writing and spelling and all of that stuff, I still kind of circle back every once in a while and just have him practice some of those letters and letter sounds just to make sure that they really are fresh in their mind. But if they're totally bored with something, make sure you're kind of aware of how they're feeling, what they're doing. I guess, I don't know, I feel like that was kind of clear as mud, but it's okay to have high expectations, but make sure we're still kind of like circling back and reviewing some of these other things so they don't forget. Like there's a shape option on there. It might not hurt. Like I realized the other day I was doing something with Jackson and he had forgotten a couple of his shapes, even though we knew him like 3 years ago. All that new information came in and his brain was like, we don't need to know what a square is. So it doesn't hurt to kind of circle back to some of these things and just kind of make sure that they really do know it. Use those like number cards that I gave you guys, or the letter cards, reviewing these each day, and I'll do them with them as well. Doing those silly songs are a great way to just kind of keep it in their brain. This week we're going to do a couple more books. There's a directions paper. There's some more sentence strips. I even have a parent book that kind of matches, so you can kind of keep practicing some of those reading things. We've got some of the art projects you're going to need. Whatever you've got around. We're going to do some marshmallow painting. I noticed Fred Meyer had kind of the big ones and the little ones, so those are kind of fun if you want to add them to a click list or something, or just cotton balls. It doesn't have to be marshmallows. But we're just going to paint with something a little bit fun and kind of winter themed instead of a paintbrush. We're going to do some more writing. I also have, we're going to do some review on our numbers 0 to 5. We're going to talk about some quantities. I've tried to give you guys lots of fun math center ideas and literacy center ideas that you can do. And then we also have some of our STEAM stuff that's going to be. And this week is the hot and cold. So we're going to talk a little bit about hot and cold. And then this one is super fun. In actual preschool, I love this one. I set out some trays or cookie sheets, like the Pyrex dish, like the big Pyrex dishes, anything like that will kind of like contain a little bit of the water. And then we lay some towels down in the kitchen floor. And then I will put ice cubes in those and give them some like hot water, like some that wouldn't scald them, but like hot from the tap kind of thing. So some pretty warm water in like some squeeze bottles, like save an old ketchup bottle or a ranch bottle or something that's squeezing. Or you can even pick some up at the dollar store if you want some. They're super fun, but we fill them up with hot water, and then all they do is melt ice. And it sounds super simple, but just that concept of understanding hot and cold and what hot water does to cold, they will be entertained for hours. They absolutely love that, and it is such a great science skill for them. Just to kind of sort of understand like what's happening when we apply heat to something, and just to kind of play with the cold ice cubes and see what happens. And then there's some other stuff we'll kind of build on as the weeks go on, but it's a really fun, just sensory tub idea that you guys can do this week. I highly recommend it. But hopefully it'll just kind of be similar to next week. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.